How do you compare small business insurance quotes? Good question. Hi, my name is Ryan Hanley. I'm the founder and president of Rogue Risk, where we do insurance differently, specifically by giving you knowledge and information to make the right insurance decision. And this Good Question series is all about giving you small business owners and leaders the foundational knowledge to build an insurance program that allows you to take risk and grow your business. And that way, if something happens, you have the security of knowing you can fall back on your insurance, as long as it's covered peril. That all being said, if you like this content, please click that like button. And if you want more of it, click subscribe. All right, so how do you compare small business insurance quotes by height? No, that's a terrible movie reference. Okay, so here's how you do it. You want to look at a couple different key pieces. One, obviously, the coverages, right? And now, be careful there. The term apples to apples is going to get thrown around, and I want you to know the death of any good insurance program is an apples to apples comparison. Please do not say that. Please do not call your insurance professional or take on a new insurance professional or go get a quote from someone else and say, please just give me an apples to apples comparison. That is not you being smart or cheeky or a good business person. That is some of the most ridiculous terminology and thought process that exists, and it is the easiest way to create gaps in coverage. And here's why. Because do you know what apples to apples is? You're trusting whoever you're calling to give you apples to apples, and you're going to look at maybe the building coverage, maybe the general liability limit, maybe a deductible. You're going to try to find a couple numbers that look similar and then look at price and go, is this apples to apples or not? And that is just not simply how insurance works. The language, the claim service, the billing service, the policy change service, the underlying exclusions, the added ancillary coverage packages, whether there's broadening endorsements, is cyber included? Is EPLI included? Do you have money securities? Do you have water backup if you own the building that you're in? These are all additional coverages that can be included or excluded, and the price may be similar or may not be similar, and there's absolutely no way for you to get an apples to apples quote, look at the two prices and say one is better than the other. You have to talk through the coverages at a deeper level. You just have to. I'm sorry. You don't have to do it every month. You should probably be doing it in most cases once a year with a check-in throughout the year from your insurance professional, just see if things have changed, have open comms, but a full, and by full, I don't mean it taking even an hour. 15, 20 minutes, once your program is set up, can walk you through, hey, is this happening? How's this going? Has anything changed? What new hardware, what new buildings, what new drivers, what new cars, what new products are you offering? These are the kind of things that help you make sure that your program is set up properly. So simply comparing on nothing but price in an apples to apples comparison is a great way to create major gaps in coverage that are going to cost you thousands, tens of thousands, hopefully not worse, over a period of time, because there's no such thing as apples to apples. It's a bad analogy, it's a bad metaphor, it's a bad whatever it actually is. I don't know. I'm an insurance guy and was a math major, not an English guy. So here's what I'm going to tell you. Find an insurance professional you can trust. Find someone who's going to be transparent and honest and communicate with you, hopefully on your terms. We use video proposal technology, not because we want to be fully transparent. We want you to be able to watch a video and dissect it on your terms. If you get home from work and put the kids to bed and it's 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, or if you're a small business owner like most of the ones I know, it's even later by the time you start to settle in, you can pull this up, watch the video, and understand what's going on, understand what your coverages are. And I feel like that's a key component to doing business today. And that's how you compare. You just have to take a little more time to understand, well, geez, I didn't know that my current program didn't have a cyber endorsement, and that for only $75 more with this other company, I could have had that, because you compared apples to apples. So don't mean to keep banging on that point, but every time I see someone say, hey, I want apples to apples, I pretty much assume that their program is probably set up incredibly poorly to begin with, because it means they're not having the deeper conversation. So if you use that term, I don't mean to be judgy, maybe just think about it a little different way. And if you want a deep dive into your program, again, a deep dive doesn't mean hours of conversation. It just means someone who's going to take more time to dive in, understand what's going on with you, and then provide you with a full spectrum analysis and a virtual breakdown that you can kind of digest and understand. Reach out to us. 518-960-6600. We're right in all 50 states. We focus on nothing but small business. If you don't have time for a phone call, you can always start the conversation online at roguerisk.com. That's roguerisk.com. Or I'm sure there's a button or link somewhere around this video that will let you contact us. Whichever way you choose, we look forward to working with you.